Up next, the Nuggets taking on the Warriors. For Denver, it's a battle between teams. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to, always fun to be here. For a Christmas broadcast. There is a certain magic, isn't there, Greg, to these games?
Kevin, it's always special to play on a holiday. It just changes the energy entirely. The crowd, the mood of your fellow players, it's just all better.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Looney out there with Wiggins, and a deep three from Curry. Down low. And it's Wiggins missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's a three-point game. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Nikola Jokic.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
Murray looking around. Gordon, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Denver passing it around. 6 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon against Green. Jokic with his screen on Thompson. Jokic finds Gordon. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years. And then, boy, you look at Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He is a wonderful defender, and you really got to admire the way he positions himself to come up with these steals. And the offense, I mean, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
For 3, Murray, and it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Green. Caldwell Pope against Curry. Back to Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The Warriors pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Green with a screen on Murray. Curry deciding where to go with it. And he drives in. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Now the pass to Jokic. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 4. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and the awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Peyton. His last 10 games, he's averaging 3 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Moody. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Watson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Murray. Pass to Watson. Trying to get something going. And again, Denver no good. Warriors leading by 6. Hit by Kuminga. Inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
Paul is so good at shredding defenses in the pick and roll. He seems to always be one move ahead.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jackson at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Passes it to Šarić. Payton outside. Jokic against Paul. Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Here's a look at some of the stats for Stephen Curry.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
To the middle. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about it. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Curry.
What you have to respect about Curry is that he is never satisfied. He's always fine-tuning his game and working hard to stay as sharp as possible.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Gordon up on top. Kicks it to Jackson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
You know, you really have to respect workhorses like Reggie Jackson, Clark. He is something else.
Yeah, I think he brings everything in his package that you want in a veteran guard. He's reliable on the court. He's a professional off of it. And elevates your team's basketball IQ, too. He's a smart player.
And they are in the top 10 in team scoring. Really good offensive execution. This is a tricky team to defend.
And going back to their assist ranking, there's a terrific flow to their offense. You've mentioned it, Greg, often good ball movement, good player movement. It's basketball as it was meant to be played. Catching up on the changes for Denver. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Christian Brown. And Murray subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And stolen by Wiggins. Now the Warriors moving it up. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And it's Looney with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Curry passes to Looney. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And, you know, when he comes off the screen, you have to play Curry for the shot. And there you just see a nice dish.
Feeds to Gordon. Lays it up off the glass. Gordon's got 5 now.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Up top, Curry. Jokic defending. You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Jokic is third.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Haji's checked in.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
There's the screen. Nifty move. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. It's tipped and stolen by Murray. Outside, Porter. The dish now to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's Murray. Count it. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, Curry off the bounce.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Murray, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Curry passes to Looney. That shot off.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey, folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
I've had some nights in my time. Nights when you feel like everything is going in. You know what I mean, Shaq? I think Steph has that feeling all the time.
Yeah, the example he sets is a very high bar.
And moving. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Curry has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Curry against Porter. Curry on the drive. Out to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's the screen. Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Denver calls timeout. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. Second, the Warriors.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And they double up Murray. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The pass to Jokic. Over Green. Jokic so good in traffic.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you. Thompson for the triple. And it's Denver with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And that sends Michael Porter to the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
Even while being fouled, Curry stays nimble and manages to get his shot off.
No good on that one. Denver making a switch here. Rounds checked in, and the second free throw, good. The Nuggets trail by 13. Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. Those three-pointers off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it. But it's been good on a number of levels.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Astanaji. It's up a three. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket for Murray.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
To the inside. It's stolen. Over to the wing. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from three-point range.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 10. At the elbow, Murray. Outside for Caldwell Pope. They set the pick. Elbow shot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Paul finds Payton. Back to Paul. Out to Saric. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Golden State. To the left wing. Here's Brown. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Nuggets trail by 10. They've got Jackson. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Kuminga dishes to Saric. Back to Paul. Into the lane. 5 to shoot. And it's Saric. That time on the assist by Paul.
3 points.
Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Jokic finds Watson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times, and recognizes the defense, too.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Denver. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break.
Timeout.
Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Curry against Jackson. The tray. It's stolen by Watson. It's Jackson with the drive. And Jackson throws it down home.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Here's Curry. Bucket is good. Curry's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pulls up, high post, and it's Jokic missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Warriors leading by 13. Outside for Curry. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the shot goes down. Curry's got 17 now, just in the second half.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver making a switch here.
One more time, your Denver Nuggets answer.
Pass to Jokic. Murray with it. Picked up by Thompson. And that one's good by Porter.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the first one drops.
Stephen Curry, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Curry. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Curry with the steal, with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Murray down low, defended by Looney. Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so. Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Warriors.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. The Nuggets with another miss. From outside the arc, Curry's shot is off. Murray outside. Down low, Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Second team foul.
Curry fires from way outside. Sinks the 3-pointer. Curry's got 50 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Inside, Looney kicks to Curry. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Jackson. And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Curry with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the 2 things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.